packed up and ready to go, but our flight doesn't leave until 2 p.m. So right now we just left our bags at the hotel and we're going to walk around, get some coffee and so on. Well, I'm not getting coffee, but breakfast. I'm gonna go get some breakfast and sit down for a bit. Ice skating rink. Breakfast was good, and I don't know where we're going now, but maybe it'll be something interesting, maybe not. Bamboo. 1, 3, 4. All of it. All the way up. It's all made out of bamboo. Isn't that sweet? 1, 4. Bye bye, East. Train station, and now we're trying to buy tickets to the airport because it's on a different island, so you have to take the train or a ferry to the airport. Adventures of flying standby begin. Already the problems are starting. Our boarding passes did not print, so we have to get assistance. Some good news, guys. We got our flights figured out, but we're still flying standby, so we don't know if we're going to get on the flight. It's 11 o'clock now. We have to go back to the help desk at 1 o'clock to find out whether or not standbys are going to get on this flight. But we don't have to go through security until we find out whether or not we're getting on the flight. so that's good. We're just gonna walk around the mall, or not the mall, the airport. It looks like a mall. We're just gonna walk around here for the next 2 hours and look around. She is very enthusiastic and happy to see that we have Dulcie bags because she works for Dulcie, and she's hilarious. She's like, oh yes, and trying to like look at all her bags. Like, thank you.
We should have that on video.
I know, and she was all showing off the bags and stuff. So good times.
So the screen will go here for your phone.
Bring your phone, yeah. That's sweet.
And this recorder.
Look at all these drones. Only 32,000 Hong Kong dollars. Pretty cheap. This one's 22. Even cheaper. It's practically a steal. Guys, it's official. I have hit an all-time low. Chocolate marshmallows. I'm about to eat a lot of these. Please don't judge me. It's the big moment. We're gonna figure out whether or not we're getting on this airplane. They're gonna call our names out, I think, and if we don't make this plane, Okay, so I have good news and I have bad news. The bad news first, we're not making this flight. Now the good news, we're spending another night in Hong Kong. So that's good. But we got bumped over to the next flight, which is tomorrow at the same time. And we'll be closer to the top of the priority list tomorrow. So we should make that flight tomorrow. We better make that flight tomorrow. That'd be bad if we didn't. But now we're gonna go find my dad and go put our stuff back at the hotel. You gonna walk, maybe? We just had our first encounter with someone being openly friendly here in China. We were looking for a taxi to get to Pacific Place. To get to Pacific Place, and this lady came over and started talking to the driver, and she was like, "Oh, you don't want this taxi? You want to go to this other taxi?" And so the guy who was with her started talking about how the taxis don't stop on the double yellow lines. Like, try not to wave them down there, and they were really nice. But we decided to jump on the subway anyways. It was just easier. Decided to sit down at the first place we saw, which was a Korean restaurant. So now we're having Korean food in Wanchai. In Wanchai. We're in Wanchai.
Which is also known as the seedy part. It's a little seedy around here.
This is more like the China that I envisioned, rather than the business district. This part of Hong Kong actually reminds me a lot of downtown North Charlotte. I don't know why, it just does. Like the streets and all the restaurants and bars on the side. It's pretty cool though. I'm glad we came here instead of staying in the other area. It's nice. How skinny it is. This is the hotel my dad usually stays at. It's called the Conrad. It's like really, really fancy. There's some sweet buildings. Whoa. Check out this tree. We are currently cutting through Hong Kong Park to get to the Peak tram to take a bus all the way up the mountain to the Peak so we can go watch the sunset and see basically all of Hong Kong from up on a mountain. It's gonna be really cool. Wait. Smart idea. My feet are soaked, and so is my camera. But enough of that. Time to go to the bus. Good news, we made it to the tram. Bad news. Look at all these people. So it looks like everyone's taking the tram. We're taking a taxi because it's not crazy like the tram.
100. What? 100. 100.
The taxi driver tried to charge us 100 Hong Kong dollars.
Is it L3 or L2?
It's 03. And 100 is expensive because my dad was like, no, I'm not paying that. Told him to let us out, but he didn't. So yeah, he just laughed it off, and we just went up there, and my dad just paid him the fare, which was like 50. So he tried to charge us double for the ride up.
It's a great time.
Dude, check it out. So my sister saw this really cool machine that read your palm and gave you your fortune. And what did it give you, Drew? It's in Chinese.
You feel full when you feel happy, but not you are not getting everything.
Content.
Yeah, you are not feeling happy when you get everything.
Okay,
I
thank
try
you.
my best to translate it
Yeah,
into
that's great.
English. But my English not that good.
I'm gonna pick up a double.
I'm extremely tired, but we just went into this it's called Silversmith. It's a store, like a silver store. My dad got some cufflinks here. Got some pretty sweet cufflinks. They're bees. And we were talking to the lady in there, she's Chinese, and she told us that if you speak Mandarin in Hong Kong, people won't like it because the people in Hong Kong want to be separate from mainland China, so that everyone in mainland China speaks Mandarin. So she said, and when you're in Hong Kong, you speak Cantonese. So yesterday we learned Ngoi Sai, which is thank you in Cantonese, and she just taught us Pandila, which is basically when you're trying to buy something and you say Pandila. Oh, all right. So you say Pandila, and it's basically like, can I get it for cheaper, or do you have it for cheaper? So that was pretty interesting. It looks like we're gonna have to learn Cantonese when we move here, because we're definitely gonna move here.
Cantonese has a larger number of dialects or vowels. I think it's like 12, right? Versus
8, 9.
Versus like a smaller number of Mandarin.
Yeah, so Mandarin's easier to learn, but Cantonese is more. It's what you want to speak in Hong Kong. So where are we eating dinner? And maybe if we can get in. But it is freezing up here at the peak. It is, I don't know how cold it is, but it's really cold. I think it's the coldest night we've been here, other than the first night. But, oh, check out the city. Isn't that sweet? Whoa.